This is the Beaudin Convertible backpack. So check it out. I'm going to bring it in close so you can look at it. I am so excited to talk about this bag today, not just because it's my first convertible backpack, but also because they're a company that makes a difference and they're a company that's made in America. So Beaudin is out of Georgia and it's a mother-daughter duo. And a portion of their profits goes to help those in the sex slave industry. So they try to reach them, rescue them, offer them other avenues for employment. So that was really important to me, that they're not just making a bag, they're making a difference. So, so it's an honor to review this bag. So I've never had a convertible backpack before, and mostly because I always felt like the ones I had looked at in the past required a lot of adjustment. So I'd have to unhook something, rehook something, thread it through, buckle, unbuckle. It was too much work. So not the case with this. It is so easy to convert, and let me just flip it around and show you that first. So you can see I have it in tote mode. So it's just two straps like this, and they're threaded through two D-rings, one at the top, one at the bottom on both sides. So this works very nicely over the shoulder in tote mode. I will say, because I'm 5'2", I can carry it in crossbody, because I know that's going to be a question. If you're taller than 5'2", it's probably not going to comfortably fit crossbody. It's not honestly meant for that. And look at how easy it is to convert. So I have it here in tote mode, and all I need to do is grab the handles and pull, and it's in backpack mode. The other thing that's really nice about this, the way it's designed, is when it's in backpack mode, it automatically cinches the top shut. Here's what it looks like from the front. So if I don't want to close the zipper, and I'll open it just to show you, I don't need to, because it's sort of closed already just by cinching. So that's sort of what it looks like inside. So that's the outside feature that's really, really nice, just that it's so simple to carry. The way that I carry it 90% of the time, and I don't know why I do this, I just find it to be really comfortable. I carry it in backpack mode, but only over one shoulder. So I just sort of sling it over my shoulder like this. And I think because that way I can swing it around, pull stuff out all the time. It's kind of my mom weekend bag. I'm gonna be out and about for a very long time. So let me talk to you a little bit about the front. So it has a single front exterior pocket with a snap. I love the contrast. The bag itself is just all black. The pocket is hair on hide, sort of this soft gold. And you can see that, I'm gonna bring it in really close so you can see it. It's an acid wash over the hair. Where the acid ate away the hair, you see this silver metallic poking through. So it's just the perfect amount of interest to dress up an otherwise all black bag. So I really like that about it. And I also like that it's easy to get to my phone. That's what I keep in here generally. And I want to show you. So I keep not just my phone, I also keep the charger. I'm going to pull out my Samsung. And I have in here also their postcard, just for perspective, so that you can see the size of the pocket. It's a little bit bigger and deeper, but more or less if it's postcard size. So that's a really nice size. It's also very wide. I can also fit my keys in here with my phone. And then it's got an unlined blue suede interior. So the only other feature I wanted to talk about is this zipper. So I can't tell you how nice it is that there's this giant tassel. It just makes zipping the bag that much easier. You're not trying to pull on a tiny little leather pull. You've got this whole tassel to open the zipper with. And it does have the YKK zipper, so it's a very high quality zipper. I have a ton of stuff in this bag. Before I take the stuff out, I want you just to see that this bag rests on my lap. It rests really nicely on a table. So it's sort of like this amazing thing for being an unstructured bag, right? It's very soft and squishy, but it just sits upright. I don't know how they did that. It's just a nice feature. You never have to worry when you set your bag down that it's gonna fall over. Granted, I have a lot of stuff in here, so if you put just a few things over in there, it might fall out, but when you have it decently stuffed, it stands upright very nicely. So the main part of the bag, and I'll turn it inside out for you momentarily, but the main part of the bag is open, and then there's a single pocket with some dividers along the back. So let me show you what I have on the interior. I have a full-size swell bottle. I have my field notes. I have my wallet where I keep, this is my fat wallet that I carry all the time but hardly ever use. So it has things like insurance cards, gift cards, things like that that I'm sort of paranoid to leave home without, but I never look at. And that's a giant wallet, by the way. And then I have all my lotions and chapstick, sunscreen, and like Advil. Kind of my traveling medicine case, it's very small, is in there as well. And then this is odd, and I just got this for you guys, but it's a banana. And the reason I got it, it's a plastic banana. I got it more so for perspective, so that, yeah, it's nice to read the measurements, but also just to show you, like, how big is the bag? Well, there you go. So, anyways, hopefully you like that. That was my husband's idea, and I actually thought it was a great idea, so I did that. And that's all that I put in the main part of the bag. And to show you the rest of it, I'm going to turn it inside out. And the other reason that I wanted to turn it inside out was I wanted to show you just sort of how pliable this bag is. It's really soft. So it's another nice bag to, hopefully I don't knock my stuff onto the ground, but it's another bag that's great to travel with, to stuff in a suitcase, because it is very pliable, so it squishes up very small. So here's what I wanted to show you. This is the interior back of the bag, and they have here this pocket. So it's a single pocket sewn tight to the back with a Velcro closure for the top. You can see I kind of always stuff it so I can't do the Velcro. And then in the front, it's got a divided pocket. So I keep KLEENEX because I always have a runny nose, I have allergies, and then if you have a kid, you can never have too many KLEENEX. So I keep KLEENEX on this side. I keep my wallet that I actually use with credit cards and driver's license, etc., in this open divided pocket here. In the Velcro pocket, I keep a large hard-sided sunglasses case, and then I keep my clunky keys. And there's still room. It's a really generous pocket. I wonder if I could fit this in here for perspective. Yeah. So you could fit a banana in this pocket. And this bag, this is the suede side unlined. The suede is actually really nice. I wouldn't mind if she made a bag that was sort of an inside out bag, just because it's really sharp looking. But that's sort of just my personal wish list. And that's it. It's a nice, let me just do this. See how squishy it is? It just feels nice carrying it, because it doesn't, it's nice when you wear a really structured bag. It sort of feels like you have almost like a book against you, whereas this just sort of molds to you, and it's really nice. I actually put my fleece in here the other day, and it was a thin kind of Columbia fleece, but it went in on top of all this stuff. So it has a lot of capacity, and it has kind of just the right amount of organization. Let me turn it right side out and show you just one other thing on this bag. I should have taken my banana out. What do you guys think about this? Is for perspective. But anyways, let me turn it right side out. There's a couple other quick things I want to show you. The first is that it's adjustable, so you can see here that she's got several different lengths. So you could shorten the bag if you like to wear your backpack sort of tight against your back, or if you like to have it sort of hanging lower, you have that as an option. I typically like having it on a very long setting, again, because I typically just wear it in backpack mode, but over one shoulder. And for me, that's kind of the comfortable way to carry it, so I do it like this. And then the only other thing that I wanted to show you, because I get this question a lot, is can you fit electronics in there? And you cannot quite. So I have here my, albeit small size laptop. It's a 9x13 Lenovo ThinkPad, and I'm going to put it in here for you and just kind of show you. So it's really, really close to fitting, and if I do this, you can kind of see just how close it is. We're talking about maybe half an inch it would fit. It's like maybe even less. I can almost zip it, but not quite. So this kind of segues into my version 2.0 of this bag. I would love to see this bag just half an inch taller, because that would mean the difference between a bag that I can use all the time and a bag that I can use when I'm not at work. So I'm somebody that carries a laptop to work every single day, back and forth. And so I'd love to see the bag be just a half an inch taller to accommodate a 9x13 laptop, which I think is a pretty modest sized laptop as far as that goes. And then the other thing for version 2.0, and there isn't a lot because I'm kind of a big fan of this bag. So if I want to close this up, right, and normally, let me just pack it up again. This is the front exterior pocket. I have my phone, and I have my phone charger. And there's really, honestly, nothing else in there, right? I just emptied it out. If I want to close this, again, it's a snap closure. It's not that hard, but I'm pressing it sort of up against my stomach. If you have the bag on, and let me just do this. Easy to open. On the fly, not that easy to close. So the other thing I'd love to see in version 2.0 of this bag is change this closure to one of two things. Either a magnet so that I can just sort of open it, close it, and it'll just kind of shut itself, or a thumb turn, which is another one that I could do on the fly. So this bag is not full. It's a little bit tough for me to do the snap. I kind of have to fiddle around, and it takes a second or two. But that's it. And like I said, because the pocket is generous and deep, most of the time I just leave it open and it's totally fine. Or if you're concerned, like you didn't want to put your phone there, you obviously have the zipper closure up here for security. But that is it. I just got to say, I love, love, love this bag. This has become my kind of my go-to Saturday bag, because Saturdays my kiddo swims and I'm standing at the pool for she had a meet last week, so I was standing at the pool for like 2.5 hours, and I had all this stuff. And this was the bag that I chose to bring because it's lightweight, it's easy, I can switch it, so I can go change shoulders, I can put on backpack mode if I'm tired. It's just an easy bag. Everything's within reach, and it's soft. So I'm not carrying any extra weight, and this is kind of my go-to. Like when I go to the grocery store and if I'm going to go for a walk, get a coffee, I bring this bag. It's just that easy weekend bag where you can kind of throw everything in. And that's it. I hope you'll give Beaudin a try. This bag comes in a ton of different colors. If you're not into the hair-on, I saw they had one the other day that was sort of like a showstopper. It was like this pale tan. The pocket was the same, and it just was, pale tan's not even the best word. It was almost like this caramel sort of latte color. Really pretty. So they have tons of color options. Give them a shot. I can't say enough about how pleased I am that there's people out there making bags that make a difference. And so it is an honor to review this Beaudin. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. Thank you so much for watching.